Alright, I have a whole pile of parts again. Been digging through the big boxes again to source all these. Now, what I'm making here is what they called bionical. So we've got 3 sets of bionicals. Now, I'm old school, so, well, a bit of old school. I like my Technics and stuff like that. But when these first came out, and they came out in like a little can, I don't have the cans anymore sort of thing, a plastic can sort of thing. I looked at them and I just thought to myself, you know what, realistically, I don't believe that's what true Lego is all about, because they've literally had to go and make, bar these Technics parts here that have been around for a while, they've actually had to go and produce parts for these sets. Things like this, which realistically can only be used in these. There's nothing really else that you can make up with these. And the whole idea with Lego was to buy a set and build other things out of it. So when you have your creator sets, you can do 3 sets out of it that they give you instructions for. But the whole idea was to chuck them all in a big box and stuff like that, like those things, and mix and match and create your own things. These, yes, okay, you can change the figurines around and switch them around between each other and change what they look like and what weapons they hold and all that sort of stuff. But realistically, they don't instill in me what Lego is all about. On saying that, I'm going to be making these ones up because I have the instructions for them and I want to get these parts out of the boxes. My idea is I'm going to be using up all those parts as much as I can to make up the sets that I've got, to put them on display, because I've got a lot of older sets and stuff like that. So the ones we're doing today, 71308. I don't know if they have a special name for any of these characters or anything like that. There's a little comic in the beginning of them. Some of them I look at and they don't really make sense, but that's what this one does. And then you're straight into it. And at the back they give you the list of all the different sets with their numbers and all that. And then you can get this set and another set, join them together and make a bigger bot, I guess. I think they're robots. I'm not too sure what they're meant to be, but I'm assuming there was a TV show or something that went along with it, or a downloadable show. They're showing Netflix and stuff like this, download the app and all that. So, yes, so that one, I've had to substitute 2 parts in it, which hopefully I'll find later on, and I will be able to switch them out. Basically, they're only parts of the weapon over here sort of thing, so I can't seem to find another one of these brown ones, so I've substituted it with a grey one at the moment. And these black parts here, I can't seem to find one of them at the moment, so I was going to be substituting it with one of these, and I think it's going to work. So I've had a look through. This one here is 70787, lots of sevens. Another, yet again, these got this little spider thing here. Creature thing that goes with it. I'm not too sure what that's about, but I've been told that you can switch around the masks on them, so they have different masks and stuff like that. That's why there seems to be so many masks in these. So you've got a red one, and you've got the gold one, and the green one. So I'm pretty sure all the parts are in there for that one. So that's going to be a complete finished build. And then we have a little one over here, which is 70783. And I'm pretty sure all the parts are in there for that one. That one has only the one mask, and then the green mask, which is yet again another one of those creatures that come around. So it wraps around onto his face apparently, sort of thing. Now, one thing I haven't looked at in the back of this one, I don't know if this one has the sets that you can join together. So if we got 70783, which is this little one, 70783, and 70787. So I actually have the two there that you can join together and make this one. So power up and all that sort of stuff apparently. So you can join those two together, make this one here, and it's a bigger, more powerful bot. But at the moment, I'm going to make up each individual one. So that set is all of that. That set's all of that. That set's all of that. And from there, we'll see what they turn into. So I'll just do a hyperlapse. I can't see them taking too long or anything really exciting to talk about along the way. So I'll set all the hyperlapse up and we'll get into it. Alright, so that is the first one done, which is the little set there, the 70783 set. As I said, not exactly my style of thing, but this just makes up a robot looking thing. This one here, the gun shoots the little pieces off. They go everywhere just by turning that. The little red bits shoot off. You can push the back of the head part here, which is this little blue part, which is the face, I guess. When you push on that, the mask drops off, and there he is. Have his face there. And you can put the other green one on. I don't know if you saw that in the hyperlapse, but you can switch them over and put the green one on. But that sort of slides onto there. Can't do it one-handed. There you go. That's his mask. All the limbs all move, the feet move, the weapon swings around. Set them up instead of any position you want. Other than that, I'm really not too sure what they're all about, but they tend to, in my opinion, be not really what, like I said before, what Lego's about. So yeah, got the other two to make up, so let's get into it. Okay, so that was the 70787 set done. So they're the two that are meant to, you piece them all together and you make up a bigger battle bionicle. So yet again, they're sort of an interesting sort of setup. This one's a bit better than the other one. You got a little dial at the back here, so you can actually swing his arm, sort of thing. They can go all the way around if you want to. Not very stable, as you can see. They fall over pretty easy. A lot of weight sitting there on top heavy sort of thing with these tiny little legs. And well, tiny little legs are actually monstrous long legs. I don't see why they needed the extensions in there and all that to help it along, but it did. It had them in there. So in the back is this mechanism that they've made up. It's quite a good little mechanism, really, that they've got set up in there. So I see these things quite a lot used in other sets, so that is one piece that they do use in other sets. but everything else is just these weak ball joints that don't seem to really hold their own weight. So yeah, that's the next set done. I'll put him off to one side as long as he stands up and don't keep falling over, and we'll get on to the next ones. Okay, so that's all three of them done. Look around, there's the little one, the big one in the background. That's the one that swings its arms around. And this is the new one I've just done. This one here, the weapons swing backwards and forwards on both hands. And then at the back here there's a dial, so you can twist his torso without him falling over. Have a look at that. So there's a dial just there. That just twists him from side to side. A bit stiff. Needs a bit of oil. Same as the other ones. Push the little button at the back here. Mask flies off. No idea why they do it that way, but they do. And he has a spare mask to go on there. So yeah, that one there is 71308. As you can see him standing there with his spare mask. They seem to show him all the time with his red one on, so I don't know why. I mean, obviously there'll be reasons why they have the different masks, obviously, but I haven't got that far into them to work it all out yet. But we have all three set up now that I have the instructions for anyway. I do have Hero Factory, which I'll get them done up soon, and I'll have a whole section, I guess, with these bionical and Hero Factory style figurines. I know they were quite expensive when they came out. I don't know if they hold the value still or not. I still do hear people talk about them. I don't know why we've got these bits sticking out the back here. I didn't get anything that needed to go onto there. It was all just have some pieces sticking out. I really don't understand why they needed to be there, but I'm sure with the little, if there was a little set to this one, you add them together and it will probably make sense. So if we have a look in the back of the book here, what do we got? We have, another page, no, join them together, 08, that one there. So I guess if we join 303 with 308 together, it might end up using those two bits there, which I have no idea why they would just leave them sitting out like that. So I missed something in the book. That's them getting put in there. Still there. Still there. Still there. I have no idea. And put it all together, and obviously, no. It never shows them. Oh, yeah, they're there again. Still sticking out. And that's the end of the thing, because then we're into the weapons. So I have no idea what they actually do. Just careful, don't get shot when you shoot the mask off. And I mean, it's got this bit sticking out the back here as well, which does nothing. This one here, it's got a hole here. Yeah, not too sure. Not too sure what their plans are with there, but I dare say if we join these two together, it may make sense. I may even have this one hanging around. I don't know. But that's the bionical series. That's what they look like. The big ones are a fairly substantial size. The smaller ones, I have to say, at least probably half the size of the bigger ones. Yes, so that's the 3 bionical that I had sitting in the boxes. I found a whole pile more parts like that, and some of the half-made ones like this one here. This is going to be a Hero Factory. Oh, been up beating up on the bionicals already. The Hero Factories, you can tell, because inside here they've actually got a H. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. You can see a little H inside there for the Hero Factory symbol on their chest. So yes, I don't know if that's how that one's meant to be together, but I'll be looking at doing that one later on. So yes, Bionicle series. Think what you think.